Hello there, all you happy Hearthstoners out there. You're watching Learning Hearthstone, a YouTube channel all about learning Blizzard's card game, Hearthstone. I'm the Game Diver, and today we'll be doing a Let's Play with the Inner Spirit Priest deck. If you don't know what that is, check the link in the description below, because I got a whole video explaining the core strategy of the deck and how this deck is intended to win. If you want the TLDR, a quick summary, I'll be doing that later, but for the moment, let's take a look at the mulligan decision that I have to make at the start of this game against the Paz Shaman, level 21. I'm looking for cheap minions. Light Whales are minions, but they don't have any attacks, so I don't want them. I don't want Shadow Word Death. I don't want, well, maybe I do want Armor Grizzly. Okay, I'm going to confirm that, mulligan those cards out. I'm looking for cheap minions, not cheap spells, not expensive minions, cheap minions. And I get none of that. But for those of you who did not see that go by as quickly as it went by, I got a 6-mana Holy Fire spell, deal 5 damage, restore 5 health to your hero. Got 2 of those, more of a late card. I got a 3-mana Armor for Grizzly, 3 attack, 3 health taunt. Not as cheap as I would like, but cheap enough. 3-mana Shadow Word Death spell, destroy a minion with an attack of 5 or more. I got the coin, 0 mana, gain 1 mana crystal this turn only. And into my hand, because the Shaman passed their turn. When doing nothing, I got a 1 mana Inner Fire spell, change a minion's attack to be equal to its health. Let's greet our friend here, and I have nothing that I really want to play, so I'm just going to end my turn. So you know, I have a mission. I'm on a self-imposed quest to reach level 20. That's what I've been doing for these last couple episodes in this series. Journeying my way up from the bottom to level 20 because I'm on a quest to get the Curse of Naxxramas card back. A special back or illustration that comes on the back of all your cards that you can only get if you reach level 20 in Season 4. That's what I'm on my way to doing right now. I'm at level 21. I've been on the verge of that accomplishment for a few episodes. Hopefully this will be the one where I achieve my goal. The Paz, the Shaman, plays a healing totem to the board. 0 attack, 2 health. At the end of your turn, restore 1 health to all friendly minions. Into my hand, play 1 mana Goldshire Footman, just the card I want. 1 attack, 2 health. I'm going to put that down. And then I'm going to end my turn. Let's see what the Shaman does. I think I want to wait one more turn, and I'm going to give you guys a quick summary of how the Inner Spirit Priest deck works. So this guy make a decision so I can commentate it as it happens. And then when I don't have to commentate what he does, I'll let you guys know how this deck is intended to play. Okay, puts down a 3-mana Raid Leader, 2 attack, 2 health, give other minions plus 1 attack. That gives his formerly toothless healing totem some teeth, 1 attack. Not that much, but enough to put a dent in my Goldshire Footman. Ends his turn. Into my hand comes a 4-mana Mogishan Warden, 1 attack, 7 health with taunt. This little guy right here. It's not exactly little, bit of an understatement there. I've got 3 mana. How am I going to spend it? I could use a heal, or I could put up a Mogishan Warden, or I could put up an Arm for Grizzly, which can dispatch enough damage to get rid of these Raid Leaders. I think it was the Raid Leader and the Healing Totem. So I think what I'm going to do is put down the Arm for Grizzly, and since this guy is pretty much toast, I'm going to do damage directly to the Shaman, just because I can. Okay, guys, so I said I was going to explain how the Inner Spirit Priest deck works. Why is it called Inner Spirit Priest? Because Inner Spirit is a portmanteau word combining 2 cards, the names of 2 cards that are unique to the Priest class. Divine Spirit and Inner Fire. Divine Spirit doubles a minion's health. Inner Fire sets a minion's attack equal to its health, so the synergy between these 2 cards can give a minion extremely high attack and extremely high health on short notice. And that's really the win condition of this deck. I have a couple cards that already start with very high health, 7 health. The Mogishan Warden, the Ogre, the Boulder Fist Ogre, and the Guru Bachi Berserker. Those start with 7 health. So if I combo those with Divine Spirit, I can give them 14 health, and then combo it further with Inner Fire, I can give them 14 attack. Basically, that creates a minion with such high attack, or such high health, that it can't be removed easily from the board, And because it can't be removed easily from the board, it stays on the board long enough to do a very high amount of damage, potentially enough damage to win the game. So that's the win condition of this deck. That's the main strategy of this deck. I'm basically just biding time until that strategy can be put out on the board safely. And that's how I'm going to win. So if you were curious, that's the gist of how this deck works. If you want to know more about the deck, there are actually more details to it. Check the link in the description below. There's a whole video explaining it in more detail for those who are curious. Okay, it's my turn. I've got 4 mana. I've got a Holy Nova spell, 5 mana, deal 2 damage to all enemies, restore 2 health to all friendly characters. Not a card that I'm going to use right now. I think what I'm going to do is put down my only taunt card and end my turn. I'm looking for minions. You know, that's one thing I've learned about this deck. I've been playing it. By no means is this a perfect deck. I just threw this together because I thought it would be a fun idea. And I just want to see what will happen, because that's the fun of Hearthstone, is just creating your own decks and seeing what the heck happens. You know, you may have a lot of mistakes in your deck. Very rarely are you going to make a great deck on the first try, but the fun is the experimentation. It's not all about winning. In fact, for me, I'm not that competitive. I don't really care about winning that much. It's more about the experimentation, designing decks, finding out how they play. Sometimes they play in ways you did not expect when you were designing them, and that's really the whole fun of it. And that's what I've been doing in this series by exploring how the Inner Fire Priest deck works. It's just one way you can play the Priest deck. One way you can play the cards that are available to the Priest. There are a lot of other ways. There are a lot of interesting other ways that you can play, and I'm going to explore those in future episodes. This is just where I happen to start exploring. And that's what I find fun, and I make these episodes for other people who find that fun about Hearthstone. Okay, let's take a look at what happened on the Shaman's turn. They put down a Searing Totem, 1 attack, 1 health, buffed up to 2 attack because of this raid leader who's stayed on the board. Start of my turn comes a 1 mana Northshire Cleric, 1 attack, 3 health. Whenever a minion is healed, draw a card. Very important card, because it helps me draw more cards. I got 5 mana this turn, so I could clear the board. I would love to have 6 mana this turn, though. And I think that's a good argument for doing nothing, so I'm going to cast Lesser Heal onto my hero, end my turn, and on the next turn, hope he puts down more minions with only 2 attack, and hope he doesn't play something crazy like Bloodlust, which will temporarily boost the attack of everything he has on the board, potentially dealing a great deal of damage to me. What I hoped to do by doing nothing on the last turn was to conserve my Northshire Cleric until I have 6 mana, so I can make a 6 mana play. I want to put down Northshire Cleric first, so that I have the spell effect of whenever a minion's healed, draw a card, and then cast Holy Nova, dealing 2 damage, clearing most of the enemy board, and restoring 2 health to friendly characters. Gosh, you know what? That actually doesn't make any sense, because whenever a minion is healed, draw a card. Yeah, I don't have any minions that are damaged, so I won't draw any cards by putting down the Northshire Cleric. I might as well just keep the Northshire Cleric in my hand and cast Holy Nova to clear the board. Okay, guys, I messed up. I made a mistake. I should have just cast Holy Nova on the last turn. And that's what I'm going to do on this turn. Ba-bam. And I'll put down a Northshire Cleric. End turn. Hope he doesn't have a way to remove her, but he probably will. But I just want to keep some kind of board presence up. Arguably, I should have put down the Goldshire Footman. In fact, now I think that's what I should have done instead. But hey, I'm showing you all my mistakes because the mistakes are kind of funny. And you can let me know when I make a mistake what you would have done differently and why. Especially emphasis on the why. I really want to know why you would have done things differently, because it's really the reasons and the rationale for different moves that are more interesting than the moves themselves. It's not just about winning, it's all about the strategy. Okay, so they've put down the Gnomish Inventor, 4 mana, 2 attack, 4 health, battle card, draw a card, helping him increase his card count advantage. He now has 6 cards as a result. Plays a Healing Totem to the board, 0 mana, 2 health, using the Totemic Call hero power for 2 mana. Turn ends, I get some damage. Start of my turn, I get a Lightwell, 2 mana. At the start of your turn, restore 3 health to a damage-friendly character. Has a 0 attack body with 5 health. I've got that Goldshire Footman that I should have put down. I think I'm going to put him down. Absorb some damage. And should I put down a Lightwell now? I don't know. I think Lightwell's just going to get his butt kicked. He can put down 6 damage right now, not counting anything that he can cast from his hand. Just looking at the damage he can deal from the board. And I think what he will do is he's going to attack with the Gnomish Inventor. I think what we do is we use Holy Fire on the Gnomish Inventor, force him to attack with his raid leader if he wants to remove the Gold Star Footman, because the healing totem is just going to die if it attacks. Oh no, never mind. Okay, he's basically, if he wants to remove the Gold Star Footman and he doesn't want to use the spell in his hand, he's got to attack with the raid leader. Guys, you know what? Okay, I made another mistake. I was assuming that the Gold Star Footman does 2 damage. I don't know why. I just was not thinking. It only does 1 damage, so yeah. The Gold Star Footman just slowed down the onslaught of damage coming from the Shaman. I've been making some mistakes, and that is probably why I am losing right now. I'm hoping to turn it around. He plays a Shaman Yeti to the board, 4 mana, 4 attack, 5 health, and also plays a totemic called to summon a Stoneclaw totem, 0 attack, 2 health with taunt. I could take a little bit of damage, and at the start of my turn, I get a 5 mana Gurubashi Berserker, 2 attack, 7 health. Whenever this minion takes damage, gain +3 attack. I've got 8 mana on this turn to blow. How do I spend it? That's the question. I think my biggest concern here is this Chillwind Yeti, so I'm going to use Holy Fire to remove it. And aside from that, I'm just going to pass my turn.
You like my invention.
They play a Novice Engineer for 2 mana, 1 attack, 1 health. Draw a card is the battle cry. They play Totemic Call for 2 mana, summoning a 1/1 Searing Totem buffed up to 2 attack on account of the raid leader. And they just put another Chillwind Yeti to replace the one that I just took off the board. I've got 9 mana this turn, and after suffering several blows from the Shaman's minions, I draw a 1 mana Power Word Shield. Give a minion +2 health, draw a card. I think it's time to, you know what, I'm just going to play Shadow Word Death, remove his other minion, or his other Yeti, and I'm going to put down the Gurubashi Berserker. And let's see, what's the state of the battlefield right now. He's got 2, 4, 6, 8 damage that he can put down, barring anything he can play from his hand. 8 is enough to take the Gurubashi Berserker off the board. They all have 2 health or less, so he would have to actually trade a lot of these minions to get rid of the Gurubashi Berserker, which would be fine by me. That would be fine by me if he got rid of my Gurubashi Berserker at the cost of all his minions. But I want to prevent that, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Power Word Shield on the Berserker, draw a card. Okay, I got a Holy Nova, so if he manages to keep minions on the board on the next turn, he won't keep them on the turn after that, because I'll be able to play Holy Nova to remove everything he has from the board. But this is a very dangerous time, guys, because he's got 10 mana. He's got a lot of minions on the board. There's a good chance he's going to use a spell called Bloodlust, which temporarily increases the attack of every single minion he has on the board, allowing him to put down a great deal of damage on the next turn. So I'm going to hope that he doesn't have Bloodlust, and that he doesn't play Bloodlust.
I've got a hit!
Okay, he plays a 5 mana Stormpike Commando, 4 attack, 2 health. Battle Cry deals 2 damage, and he deals that 2 damage to the Berserker, angering it. Looks like he's going to be trading his minions to remove the Berserker. Specifically, he's starting with the totems, which are fairly replaceable, thanks to his hero power. He plays 1 mana Frost Shock, deal 2 damage to an enemy character and freeze it. Okay, and then he trades the Novice Engineer to get rid of the Berserker. So he has reduced my board somewhat. The most dangerous character on his board is the Stormpike Commando, which does 5 damage. But like I was saying before, this is a good time to use Holy Nova, so I'm going to throw that out. Into my hand came a 2 mana Shadow Word Pain, destroy a minion with 3 attack or less. No need to use that right now. I think I ended my turn too quick. I should have cast Heal on my hero, but I was kind of eager to just end the turn. He summons a totem, a Wrath of Air totem, 0 attack, 2 health, spell damage +1, puts down a taunt card, 4 mana, Sentient Shield Master, 3 attack, 5 health with taunt. Into my hand comes a 3 mana Iron Fur Grizzly, 3 attack, 3 health with taunt. I got 10 mana. Only thing I can do now, really, is put down Iron Fur Grizzly, because I want to get some board presence, and use Shadow Word Pain to dispatch this Sentient Shield Master. And I'm going to put a Light Wall down to heal any damage to my bear, and because I made the mistake last turn of ending my turn before healing my character, I will not forget to use my remaining mana to cast Lesser Heal on my priest to heal him. I'm going to end my turn. Not going to use Inner Fire yet. I'm waiting for a better card, or a situation where I realize I will not find a better card than the cards I have played to the board already. Let's see. Right now, the Paz has card count advantage with 6 cards in his hand to my 1 card.
I wonder.
I have a slightly better board position. He's got 13 cards left, and I got 14 cards left in my deck. Fairly even right there. This could be anybody's game right now. Plays a 2-mana Bluegill Warrior to the board, 2 attack, 1 health with charge. Charges it straight into my Grizzly, and combos it with a 1-mana Frost Shock spell, which deals more damage to the Grizzly, freezing it and removing it from the board. Also summons a Reckless Rocketeer for 6 mana, 5 attack, 2 health with charge, and uses that to take out my Light Well, which does absolutely no damage to the Rocketeer because it has 0 attack. Start of my turn, I get a Divine Spirit spell, 2 mana, double a minion's health. Great, I've got Divine Spirit and Inner Fire, the 2 spells that I need to succeed as an Inner Fire Priest. But what I am lacking is minions to cast Inner Fire and Divine Spirit on, so I'm just going to end my turn and prepare to take some damage from this Glass Cannon, the Reckless Rocketeer. He plays a Healing Totem onto the board and gives Wind Fury to his Rocketeer. Oh man, well played. Plays Senjin Shieldmaster to the board, 4 mana. 3 attack, 5 health with taunt. If you're wondering why the Reckless Rocketeer attacked, it's because of what I just said. It has Wind Fury. What is Wind Fury? For those of you who don't know, Wind Fury means attack twice. Into my hand at the start of my turn, after taking lots of damage to the face, taking me down to 19 health, I get a 1-mana Power Word Shield spell. Give a minion plus 2 health, draw a card. Still no minions in my hand. This is kind of a weakness of my deck. I've been complaining about this every single episode, so maybe I should fix it eventually after I finish this series. I need more cheap minions, because I've constantly find myself losing board control because I don't have enough cheap minions to populate the board. I think all I can do right now is cast Lesser Heal on myself. And, what do you guys think? Cast Power Word Shield on this Wrath of Air totem? Because this is a fairly useless totem unless he has a lot of spells. I don't think he has a lot of spells. If he doesn't have a lot of spells, I'll just be buffing a crappy minion. But I will be drawing a card, so I'll have 7 mana left, and I might get a card that I can play with that 7 mana. It's a crazy move, and that's kind of why I like it. So, you know, it may be a dumb move. Let me know why in the comments, but I'm just going to do it, because I think it's kind of entertaining. Okay, I get a Frostwolf Grunt. That's something I can work with. 2 mana, 2 attack, 2 health with taunt. It's going to be removed from the board quickly, so there's no point in buffing it. I'm just going to end my turn. If he attacks with the Reckless Rocketeer will go away. He can't attack with any of his totems, so he's probably going to attack with the Shieldmaster. If not, a better card that's hidden in his hand right now. Plays a Totemic Call for 2 mana, summoning a Searing Totem to the board. 1 attack, 1 health. Yep, just as predicted. Attacks with the Senjin Shieldmaster, removing my Frostwolf from the board. Put down my worst nightmare, a 5 mana Frostwolf Warlord. 4 attack, 4 health, Battlecry. Gain 1 attack, 1 health for every other minion on the board. Because there are 5 minions on the board, it goes from being a 4/4 creature to a 9/9 creature. Well played.
Well played.
He knows he's going to kill me on the next turn. I draw. At the start of my turn, a 3 mana Shadow Word Death. Destroy a minion with an attack of 5 or more. Let's take a look at the board real quick. Does he have lethal? Definitely, if he has the Frostwolf Warlord still on the board. He's got 8, 9. He's got 9 damage that he can do. I've only got 11, so if he's got a spell up his sleeve that can do 2 damage, then he can kill me even without the Frostwolf Warlord. But I'm going to make sure he doesn't have the Frostwolf Warlord by removing the Frostwolf Warlord from the board, and I'm going to create a little buffer of 2 health to keep me from dying. I may very well die because he probably has he may have Bloodlust up his sleeve. He may have some other way to do lots of damage. Oh, you know what? I totally overlooked that. He can do 10 damage just with the Reckless Rocketeer because the Reckless Rocketeer has Wind Fury. I forgot about that. So yeah, he basically gonna win now, I think. Yep, he got a Reckless Rocketeer. Summon more totems. Is it really important? He's just gonna kill me. Oh! Killed by the Paz. Well played. Can't lose stars at this rank, fortunately, but I am trying to get to level 20. Okay, guys, I've been trying to get to level 20. I'm gonna get there, hopefully in the next game, to see this quest finally be achieved after many wins and losses. Stay tuned for the next episode of Learning Hearthstone, where I'll be taking the Inner Spirit Priestess, hopefully to victory, to get another star to get me up to level 20, so I get that Curse of Naxxramas card back by reaching level 20 in Season 4 of Hearthstone. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see y'all in the next episode.